I ain't gonna fuss and complain, but I'm gonna tell you one thing's for certain, and another thing is for sure. Your lips are popping. Okay,
Thank you, thank you.
girl, your lips are popping, and I ain't trying to hit on you or nothing like that. But listen, yeah. So,
Oh, that's
I'm nosy. Tell me something. Tell me this. What are you thankful for?
funny. Let's see. I'm gonna start with something small. Like
Okay.
just I woke up this morning. He started on my day. I was
Wait a
frustrated
minute.
earlier and I said, hey, I want to go pray and have a walk and talk with God. I'm
Yeah.
getting through this playbook that I'm creating. I was dreading this task of like doing the page numbers
Okay.
and it's going good today. So I'm
Okay.
like, okay, I can get this page numbers done. I can do this. I can do that. It can really be uploaded to the printers tonight.
Yeah.
I'm very motivated. And I was actually listening to a sermon in between time. So
Okay.
I'm very grateful. Even you listen to a sermon, God just downloads something in me and how like a way to promote it. So I
Yeah.
was like, okay, okay, okay. And even the thing of saying like, Laquita, we said who's gonna make 138K this year.
Hmm.
We can make 138K this year. It's so possible.
Uh-huh.
It is so possible.
It
We
is.
can do this. We can do this. So yes.
Come through. You better give me some hope, so a glimmer of future. Give me some inspiration station already. That's what you came in firing. Dang. I absolutely love it. That is something good to be thankful for. So I'm grateful you did that. And I can't wait for all that to be completed. Oh, I'm excited for you.
Thank you. Look, I get excited. I am because it's like it's different things I want to add. I'm like, Laquita, don't you're doing too much. Just let the people put it out there and let people tell you, then you add.
Right, there it goes.
But
Because
just
that's sometimes what we'll do. We'll get so stuck in our head and all we're looking for. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's something wrong with perfection or excellence. I'm not saying that, but sometimes we'll just get so stuck in, oh, I need this perfect, and oh, I need this, and I want the numbers to be here, but they really should be up there. And we just start getting freaking out and all that other kind of extra stuff, and then it never gets done. And it's like, oh man, I was supposed to put that out 2 months ago. But because here I am being all extra, let it go out. And then someone probably will give you feedback and say, hey, you know what? I'm glad you caught that. Thank you. But it at least went out and there's time for revisions versus never
yes,
being done.
and I can always. It's not like I'm printed in bulk. I'm
Yeah.
on a few copies, and
Uh-huh.
I can always edit it on the fly.
Yeah. Oh, listen, thank you for your inspiration for me. That was for Tiffany. Grateful somebody else will benefit for it too, but that was for me. So thank you.
Oh, look, you're absolutely welcome. Look, you're absolutely welcome. I had prayed for today.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
prayed for this moment, like, Lord, let me
Yeah.
be a vessel.
Hey, listen, honey, this vessel is being used. Yes, he is. So I'm nosy then too, because I always have questions. That's my problem. I always
And
have
look,
questions.
I got some answers. Might got some answers. I can't
I
say
don't
all
know.
the things, but I might got some.
I don't know if I want to put a mic with you. With you, ain't no mic. I got some answers. That's what I feel like I got from you. So tell me, how do you bounce back from setbacks within your career and your business?
First of all,
Uh-huh.
let me just stay in it.
Yeah,
Let me acknowledge how I feel. Let me acknowledge the hurt, the pain, and all that. I'm gonna sit in it.
yeah,
Then it's gonna say, okay, look, let's get it together. So
yeah.
let me sit in there first.
Uh-huh.
But along the way, it's gonna be a thing. How it's gonna be a thing where it clicks.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I never stop doing the things that fill me up, even when I feel like it's not benefiting.
Yeah.
I don't stop journaling, even though I'm like, it's a waste of time.
Uh-huh.
I don't stop praying. I'm like, God, did you hear me?
Hello.
I don't start reading the Bible. 'Cause I'm like, okay, this ain't pertaining to me. I don't stop going to church. It's like, I can just do without.
Yeah.
I just keep doing the same things that I know that brings positive things, like the things that have helped me in the past. And that's one of the first things you do how to bounce back is you go back and look, okay, what was something you overcome?
Yeah.
How did you overcome it? What happened? What was it? Was it were you in a support group? Were you reading a book? Were you listening to some music? What was it? Just
Mhm.
keep doing that thing, and eventually things will align. It's like baking a cake.
Yeah.
You got each ingredient may be nice on its own, but eventually it's all gonna come together. Like the praying. I just don't. But hey, like I said today was not. I had a big moment today, and I was really sad. And I was like, okay, let me go for my prayer walk. Let me just pray and give it to God.
Mhm.
Better yet, let me just honestly, I was like, I was late showering today. Let me
Mhm.
go shower and wash that nastiness off of me.
Yeah.
Just go
Yeah.
take a break.
Hmm.
How I overcome setbacks is really simple. It depends on what I how big I deem what it was. So
Yeah.
then I can bounce back. Now
Mhm.
let me give you some practical examples. How I bounce back from setback. Let's say, um, I'm gonna go with the dream career. I thought I was gonna be it.
Uh-huh.
Um, came with pharmacist, great stuff.
Yeah.
We got this, went level up so much. Finally passed my exam. I had difficulty passing my exam.
Hmm.
Finally passed my exam. Even started a whole practice on helping people who fail the exam pass the exam.
Oh, you better. Uh-huh.
Yes. Look, and did that, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna do now for open my practice, and I
Mhm.
finally got this good government job that I've been
Yeah.
just like, oh yes, it's gonna stay for the rest of my life.
Yep.
Uh-huh. So then, got this little pharmacy set, got a little money,
Hmm.
and I get fired.
Wow.
Um,
Hmm.
get fired. And it was
That
the
was that.
not only was the dream job, I get fired within 6 weeks of being hired.
Yeah.
We just hit pandemic.
Yeah.
On top of I destroyed my savings because I betted on myself, and I was like, I was paying rent for Wisconsin and Atlanta, Georgia. Because I was like, I got it, it's
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
And it hit.
Yeah.
I went through it. I stayed in it. It took a
Hmm.
while. It took a while. The setback was I invested so much in myself, getting a coach, business coach,
Hmm.
preparing to do this lunch,
Hmm.
taking a chance on me and taking this job,
Hmm.
moving, all that stuff, and get fired. Now I was like, now I ain't got money low.
Yeah.
I still haven't unpacked. Now I
Uh-huh.
got to think about how I got this, because of course you got this I have arrived apartment.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So then it's like, now how we gonna pay for this rent? How
Uh-huh.
you pay bills with no income?
Hmm. Hmm.
Savings accounts are already low because of all the things we've been doing.
Yep. Yeah.
So what we about to do?
Uh-huh.
I sat there and I cried.
Wow.
I was upset.
Hmm.
I was hurt.
Hmm.
I kept trying. I was walking, talking to God.
Hmm.
It wasn't working. It wasn't happening. Depression kicked in.
Hmm.
Thoughts of suicide came.
Hmm. Hmm.
It was literally a text message from my nephew. And I said, huh, somebody out here loves you. Somebody out here needs you, Laquita. Somebody here needs you. Let's just not. Let's just not. Because depression has set in.
Hmm.
And then it hit me, it was a simple thing of somebody needs me. And I simply said, okay. So again, I started better walking. I
Yeah.
started now, the God talks come walk. I'm blasting gospel now when I'm doing my morning walks.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's pray a little bit. I was like, well, look, your coach said take your time, you need it. You still got time.
Mhm.
Girl, forget these people. You about to build a business, a whole practice. Let's go. And it was go time. And I went and I said, hey, you don't know it till you do it. Went on live, just had all live stream. I'm just gonna go online for to talk to these people.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep talking. Because I'm keep talking. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna keep talking.
Yeah.
And then just fast forward, because I'm like, that's what happened with the setback. But it's also too you in when you're in the thick of it,
Yeah.
it's so hard see see the mountaintop because you're in the valley. It's so
Hmm.
hard to just see. And the thing is, to honestly, just sometimes you just gotta survive the valley because the mountain gonna come. The mountain gonna show its peak. And for me, the mountain showed a peak when I I lost a job. I decided my savings is low. I'm gonna move back home. Cause one thing I know for sure, my mama gonna take me in. She gonna be glad to see me.
Come on, mama.
And I need to save me some money because I got enough money to survive, but I got some money to survive in Atlanta,
Yeah.
but it could be triple.
Uh-huh.
4 times if I
Yeah.
go back home.
Hmm.
So let me go back home.
Yeah.
And the whole mountaintop was November 1st, 2020.
Uh-huh.
I took my mom to the hospital. At the time, it's pandemic. You can't go in. I got
Hmm.
the call. She said, "Baby, I got lung cancer and I got
Mercy.
it all over my body."
Mercy.
I said, "Okay, I'm gonna go.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with you. I'll be there in a few minutes."
Hmm.
Broke down and cried. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong.
Uh-huh.
I said, "Lord, I thank you." Because if I would have stayed in Georgia, at first I was in Wisconsin.
Hmm.
I got that job so I can come to the South. Got fired, so I go spend the last 6 months with my mom because my mom died 6 weeks later. So the thing is, to see the 6 weeks of me transitioning, the 6 weeks of me now losing my mom, like from diagnosis to death, 6 weeks, aggressive. But all I can say is, Lord, I thank you.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't take that job, I probably would have never made it to the South. If I didn't get fired, I probably never went home. I got a chance to spend the last 6 months of my mom's life with her.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna thank you for this setback. And that's the thing with the setback. You just gotta go, whatever worked in the past, just try it. I know it may sound crazy, you don't feel like it feels stupid, just I
Mm.
get it. I'm in the thick of it now because I'm gonna be, hey, the setback is, like I said, I'm gonna start this coaching practice.
Yeah.
Now I got to think that not losing a job. Now it's baby mama died.
Right.
We gotta go through grief now.
Hmm.
So we building a business and
Hmm.
grieving at the
At
same
the
time.
same time. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
And I understand that one because that's how it was for me. I lost my grandmother during COVID, and that's how I felt. I'm trying to build a business, I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to do things, but grandmother was mother for me. So when that's happening, I'm like, yeah, y'all business just got to hold on because I got to go through this and I needed to process it. That was a huge setback for me. I can only speak for Tiffany. As for me and my house,
My house.
it was a
Mm.
huge setback to a degree for me, but it was I had to work through that. And I can't tell individuals to work through it if I don't do it myself. So some of them same things that I'm telling individuals, you got to go through it and feel those feelings, feel those emotions. I had to eat that.
You had to eat it and you gotta go through it. And the blessing, ooh, the blessing of that, you trying to build a business, a practice,
Hmm.
able to go through because somebody had to go report to a job. They got to perform.
Yeah.
They have to
Yeah.
perform for nobody because I ain't got to eat to perform. I would for the day. Look,
Hmm.
I'm sorry, but I got to cancel coaching call.
Yep.
I
Yep.
do.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe me, but that's the gift and the beauty.
Hmm. Hmm. And I love how you flip that. It's the perspective on how you were able to see that because you can either see it as, ah man, like this ain't happening, or you can be like, you know what, hey, I was blessed to be able to say, I gotta cancel the call, but you're still functioning because you're still feeding into you, you're sowing into you still, even though I wasn't able to help that individual in that moment. I did help an individual and I was important. So it's me.
I was the
Yeah.
individual me.
Yeah.
Because the day it was one of those things of my 5 point checklist was: did we get out the bed today?
Yeah.
Check. Did
Uh-huh.
we go brush our teeth?
Uh-huh.
Did we wash our face? Did we
Hmm.
take a bath? Did we
Hmm.
make a
Yeah.
bed? That's all function I could do.
Yeah.
That's all the function I can do. I, I was so down I couldn't even say, Lord, I thank you for this day.
Hmm.
It was hard to see the just I thank you for today. But it's always a thing. It was always a nudge that say, Laquita, you alive today. That means you still need it.
Uh-huh.
Something still happened.
Uh-huh.
Somebody needs you right here, right now. You
Yeah.
still alive today.
Yeah. So
That's
your bounce back and your shake, you shook yourself from it was you saying to yourself, speaking some life to you, saying somebody needs you. That was your kind of moment to shake yourself.
that was the kind of moment. And it's honestly and just honestly live real time thinking that's exactly what happened. Just most recently had ugly, I'm not gonna say ugly,
Yeah.
disheartening breakup.
Yeah.
And I was like, you over here sitting here crying and boo-hooing and hurt.
Uh-huh.
This man said he had a good day. He had a
Uh-huh.
good week. He was talking to his friend.
Yeah.
Baby, why are you crying?
Wow.
it's that for me, it's that talk to myself.
Hmm.
Because I'm the type of person where I'm kind of my own therapist. I'm my own counselor.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I really am.
Uh-huh.
I've
Uh-huh.
kind of realized that that's my thing. Like that's why I said sometimes, even when I was trying to get a therapist when my mom passed, I just could never shake it. 'Cause I was like, because I look into my past.
Yeah.
I need to see my future.
Mm.
I need to see my future. I'm pretty good at my past. Don't get me wrong. It's always an opportunity to learn,
Sure.
but I need to see my future because the past, I'm living it right here, right now.
Right.
I'm in the house that this woman reside in that I saw every day. She's not here. She's
Mm-hmm.
not here.
Hmm.
I see the past every single day.
Wow.
I need to see the future.
Yeah. How do you keep such a positive mindset with all these challenging things that's going on with you and still remain so professional?
I'm not belittling. Hold up now. Hold up
Uh,
now. Hold up. Hold up now. Hold up now.
It's
Hold
that
up.
hold up.
Hold up now. Hold up now. Tell you something. Then they say the stages of grief, one of them is anger.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, let me tell you something. I don't look like what I've been through because, baby, I used to be a cuss sailor.
Yeah.
Baby, I cuss so much I couldn't tell you if I said something. She came out a little bit. She came to play just a little bit.
I
She
understand
did.
that one. I understand that one.
She came out. She don't try me. Huh?
Mhm.
Look, huh? I come
Mhm.
from underserved community, aka the hood.
Okay.
Baby, she popped in and popped out. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
By all means.
Mhm.
She did.
Yeah.
But it's grace.
Got it.
Grace.
Uh-huh.
It's grace. Because I tell you, my family had tried me
Yeah.
and they tried me. People close to me just did all type of stuff when it came to my mom passing.
Yeah.
Um, one was in particular was my father.
Mm.
Baby,
Mhm.
I snapped on that man so hard,
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, I had to go and say, Lord, I repent because I promise if I die, now I'm going to hell.
It was tough. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
She came out. Is that how you did it?
She,
She
ca-
came.
she came out. That look, ooh, and she was wasn't a tsunami. Like
Mm-hmm.
she came, and the therapist I had kept saying, you angry. You
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of anger.
Mm-hmm.
And she had me to watch this movie, Moana,
Okay. What was
and
the cartoon?
cartoon,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
cartoon.
Uh-huh.
And she said you are was a graffiti, the one because her heart was gone and everything was dark.
Mm-hmm.
But when she put her heart back, all the greenery came.
Wow.
That I didn't realize. She said, and I'm like, I really was her. I
Wow.
was her. I
Uh-huh.
was. I was.
And it helps you out a lot. That was
It did.
able to help to shift the trajectory of your life then, huh?
It was. It was like it instant and it look she said it. But
Mm-hmm.
when I started healing and started really thinking and really just sat in it, I was like, she was right. It
Mm-hmm.
took me months before I realized it.
Wow.
It took me
She
months.
planted the
Not
seed.
months, probably a year. Let me just say a year.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the grief of the setback of the whole ordeal of mom past all the things that happened 20 the December. She died December 2020.
Yeah.
I'm entering 2021 trying to survive life without my mom.
Mm-hmm.
2022 came.
Mm-hmm.
It was in 2023 I said, I don't know what happened in 2022.
Yeah.
My mind was still in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I heard people say you look up a year past, you don't know what happened. I didn't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
My mind. So yeah. And it took something as simple, and I'll say just bounce back from setback. Do just one simple thing. Just start with something small, the smallest thing that you know have worked for you, or something you just want to try and just keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was some simple as buying a fitness watch and deciding I'm going to close all my rings every day.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That is
Change.
something special for me because I kid you not, that is one of my favorite things to do is to look down at this in here watch and be like, ooh, or it do this little shake. And I'm like, who's bothering me now? And I look at that, it says, you closed the ring.
Yes, ma'am. Look, yes, ma'am. And that's exactly what happened. just going, and even to the point where I just started, I was doing like my last little therapist. I was trying to get, you know, I was like, we'll do walking talks on therapy. So I walk and I'm talking to her at the same time.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's just like I said, who would have knew dedicating, buying this simple thing and dedicating to closing all the rings every single day?
Wow.
That was the task. And it just started.
Uh-huh.
And things just started getting better. It just started. And it just started stacking. You start habit stacking.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I
And
absolutely love that. So
and
if go ahead.
that's it. That's the habits. That's it. How I overcome this. You just could one thing and you get good at it and you just habit stack.
Uh-huh.
Keep on. But as you said, the thing was it started with a decision.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
It started a decision of someone, the thought came,
Yeah.
the thoughts came, and I made a decision. Somebody here wants me. Somebody says, "Stay." Somebody loves me. Let's make a decision.
Yeah.
Even just say most recently, I was like, "Hey, why am I crying?"
Yeah.
It just a thought of why you. You're right, girl. Let's move on.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. That's the decision.
See, you got to have a made up mind, and I'm grateful that you were able to make that decision, and then you're choosing joy outside of whatever has passed, previously. Geez, you're a resilient woman. I have
That's
to
why
say,
when you asked that, I said,
huh?
think it's something.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna be really, just really hot, honest, open, and transparent. That's my little thing. I like to say acronyms.
Uh-huh.
And it started as a child. I didn't have my life ain't been a crystal stair for me. I had had a lot of challenges overcoming. Like, yes, I had like a loving unit. However, there were still challenges. And I just grew up in an environment where I saw you have to make good decisions
Mm.
because the minute that you don't, it can change the trajectory of your life.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make a decision for my life. Like I saw how people gave up on their dream careers or something happened. It's like, well, this happened. I just got to do it. I just wanted to make a decision, say, no,
Yeah.
this, I didn't want it. And
Hmm.
I think that's where the resilience comes because, like, you come from nothing. You're already doing nothing. You might as well go find something to do.
Hmm. Hmm.
Just go find something to do.
I love it. Finding something to do would definitely help you. I know it helped me out of my dark spot and my dry times. I gave myself that moment. I sat on my couch. I laid in my bed on a plenty of occasions and was not going to allow anybody to shift my mind. I'm staying right here. Leave me what I call the hell alone. That's how I was
Come
feeling.
on now. Come on.
I
Uh-huh.
don't care.
Uh-huh.
I'm in it.
Uh-huh.
And in this moment, leave me be. But then
Uh-huh.
after a while, I had to shake myself from it. And then I, like you said, just found something. Walking was for me. I lived right around the corner from the beach. So I would walk
Mm.
from my house to the beach. And that was my moment. I'm still not bothered with people because I wasn't
You're
ready for
not.
people yet. I wasn't ready for that. So it was still me and the Lord. How you made reference to you had your little walks. That was my walking time. So I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I talk to the Lord, sometimes I wouldn't. I was just grateful that I got out the house. Some days I didn't even brush my teeth. I just got out the house.
Yes. Come on.
And it was one of those things I just had to be grateful for because I got out the house. I woke up. So I was grateful to the Lord for waking up. But then it was like once I shook myself and I kind of came back into it, I did one of them repentant things too. Like, Father, I'm sorry for not being grateful that you woke me up the next day.
Yeah.
The day
Yeah.
that I have now, I apologize that I wasn't grateful for past tense. In everything, give him thanks. But in those moments, I wasn't able to even fix my mouth. I feel like my mind didn't even think that. But I
Mm.
still was grateful that he saw fit to still wake me up. I know you in your little temper tantrum. I know you having your little attitude right now, but that's okay. You're going to shake yourself from it. And so I'm grateful for the small movements. And I started celebrating small successes. And
Oh.
after I started celebrating those small successes, I was like, oh, girl, you still living. Hey, what's up?
Hey. Hey, we surviving. And it's just what that the goal was the five. That's what
Mhm,
I didn't reach all five like you.
mhm,
Some days, hey, it
mhm.
wasn't it wasn't a bath. It
Yeah,
says it was not.
yeah,
It was not a bed being made of. The tea wasn't bread. Like,
yeah.
hey,
Hmm.
but when we got to the five,
Yeah.
consistently to the five, okay, let's add something else on it.
Uh-huh.
Hey, it's the small, and it's literally small wins, and I love it. That's the thing of you going through it, like not trying to get over it. Because I think for me, it was the point of it happened.
It is.
It really happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I told myself too when it comes to the job, like, dude, I was like, girl, look, you didn't got fired before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We done
Yeah. We're
move
gonna
on.
survive. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We got fired before. We know what it feels like to get fired.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
it was one, and I said, this one here is one of those things of if you ain't learned nothing from the first firing and the second firing,
Mm-hmm.
baby, when you going on these jobs,
Yeah.
you negotiate what you want for your life.
Absolutely.
You negotiate what you want for your life.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was the first time I
Yeah.
got fired because I didn't pass my exam in the contracted time.
Understood. Uh-huh.
The second time
Mm-hmm.
I got fired because, oh baby, I wasn't used to corporate America
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
corporate talk and the corporate things. Oh, I'm just Laquita. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I say that man had me. He
Yeah.
had me, and he every little small thing I said was using. I was like, oh, this is a beast here. I wasn't ready for corporate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was not ready for corporate.
Uh-huh.
I say they wanted me. They fired me real good. I was like, I really ain't got nothing. Y'all did that. I'm gonna give you props.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you fired me for real.
Yeah.
For real. I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
But lesson learned. But the thing was, Laquita, you shouldn't you did too much anyway. Because
Yeah.
in the day he said like there was one of the comments that said it's like you was all over the place. I was all over the place. I moved from Wisconsin to Atlanta within 2 weeks, and I
Yeah.
didn't have a place. I was staying at Airbnb trying to figure out where I'm going to stay and move my stuff and all those things. And I'm
Wow.
paying rent from here, from Wisconsin and Atlanta. How
Yeah.
you right? I was all over the place because it was too many transitions, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to be to y'all start date
Mm-hmm.
in 2 weeks and
Yeah.
not need to start dating what she needed.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Tell me this. What would you tell the lovers and friends? What would be the final word you would love when we hear you? You got our ears, so let's hear your heart. What would you say to us?
Okay. Um, God said, um, I'll fit to quote it, but I can't quote it because I got distracted.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna literally say, that one verse.
Hmm.
It was taught to me, brought to me. Oh man. I was like, okay, that one verse was brought to me in 2008.
Okay.
That one verse is I use a faith must see to go through. It's not a must see, it's as small as a penny. It's
Yeah.
smaller than a penny. It's a little dot.
Yeah.
All you need is a faith to believe in yourself, the faith to hope,
Yeah.
the faith to say, hey, I can. I ain't gonna say I can. God, I don't believe, but help my unbelief.
Hmm.
If you can just do that,
Yeah.
if you can just make it past this moment, I know it may feel hard. I know it's hurting, you're sad, you're down, but you can just hold on to just a little that little small beam of light, that little tiny dot of a mustard seed. I promise you, you can make it to you can overcome this mountain. You can move the mountain.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. That's powerful. I'm holding on to that. I'm gonna tell you that. That's for certain and for sure. I'm gonna hold on to that because it's that little mustard seed. I ain't got that. I got a little sparkle back here on this in here wall. This is that little speckle. Some days that's all I'm holding on to. So I'm super.
And even if I would have had my thing with ready, because I would, well, I did not gonna say because I sure got a mustard seed in a little jar. It's a tiny little mustard seed.
Uh-huh.
Just say you can. This faith here can move a mountain.
Yeah.
That's
Mm. That's all
yeah.
you need. It's just a little
Just
bit
like
of mustard seed faith. I
mustard seed.
appreciate you. Tell me this, how do we get in contact with you? Because you're so
Oh,
encouraging. Girl, you just done blessed our heart. If you ain't blessed ours, you bless mine, okay?
you can reach me at laquitajohnson.com on all social media platforms at Dr. Laquita J. I do help pharmacists pass our NAPLEX exam. That's one of the key things I do. However,
Yeah.
the Lord's saying, hey, we're going to move a little bit. We're going to shift a little bit. So I got some things coming out, but I'm really excited about this NAPLEX playbook that's coming out. Very, very excited. I just it's one of the things that I just feel like it's gonna be life changing for everyone that it's encounters. It's already impacting people in my practice right now. So my current clients. So it's going to the masses. I'm very, very excited about that.
Oh, that is amazing. So right now, if we wanted to get that, we got to become a client. Am I understanding that correctly?
Oh no, to get it's coming. Oh, the nap. Oh, look, the site is coming right now. It's like laquitajohnson.com. We can't get it right now. It's coming up. It should be up and out. End of October 2024. It'll be
Okay.
here.
Okay. We're about to get that real soon. Oh, I
Yes,
absolutely love it.
yes, yes.
I
I'm really excited.
Yeah, I am too. What about on social media? What are we looking for?
At Dr. Laquita J, DR, look, Dr. and then
Uh-huh.
Laquita Laquita J. And it's
Okay.
on all YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. But you can find me most. I be on LinkedIn a lot, YouTube a lot, especially YouTube. Y'all on the YouTube for real.
Get on there, follow her, subscribe. Make sure you go turn your notifications on, all that good old stuff, and comment because that really helps. I think a lot of
Yes,
people really feel that we'll watch YouTube a whole lot, and YouTube University really will be blessing us. Yes, I did call it YouTube University because we go to YouTube for everything.
everything.
But like that commenting, liking, it definitely helps. It helps us all. So, and it helps us to get out to the masses. Just a simple like, just a simple comment or a simple share. All of them is beneficial. But
Oh,
if you could do at least one of them, then it's free. It don't cost you nothing. It just
don't
costs
cost
you a little bit of
anything.
time and a little finger movement. That's it.
Yes, yes. And honestly, and that's honestly where everything has been built off. Like resilience.
Yeah.
Resilience, like seeing the just overcoming. And
Mhm.
I think that's exactly what the whole practice was built off of, overcoming the exam,
Yeah.
overcoming life. And that's like you can always book me as a speaker for resilience because hey, I didn't
Oh,
encounter so many in life. It's so many stories I have, but I'm just like right here, right now, we're gonna talk about this one.
yeah. Oh, well, I'm grateful for this one here. You hear me? I'm grateful for this in here.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you, I really appreciate you. You have been a jewel. You have been a godsend to me. I really appreciate you. So all my VIPs out there and all my lovers and friends, please make sure you follow the doctor. Uh-huh. Your life will definitely be greatly enhanced. I know she's a blessing to my life, so I know she'll be a blessing to yours. So tune in next time on the Same Hear My Heart at the Same Hear My Heart time on the Same Hear My Heart channel. Grace and peace, y'all. Hey, you. I am Tiffany Rochelle. I'm an author, speaker, and a heart coach, as well as the host of the Hear My Heart Show. What I do is I encourage women to rid the toxins from their hearts and to set goals that are true to you. I have a few things that I would like for you to consider to help to enhance you. The first thing I would like to offer you is my coursework on forgiveness. Allow me to help you walk through the journey of forgiveness. As forgiveness, it starts with you first. Next is my book, I Choose Me. And the other one is Gold Digger. Lastly, I have a journal for you to write it all out. And it's a chance for you to be honest with you. So take the step today and let's get ready for a change. Go to my website, www.beautiful.me, and let's get started. Make sure you follow me on all of the social media platforms. My handle is going to be the People's Cheerleader, so you can stay encouraged and always be in the know of what's happening.